After football, man, you stepped into coaching a little bit. You tried your hand getting in the league with coaching. Tell me about how'd that experience go, and why do you feel a lot of former players don't get into coaching?
I tried, like physically, I wasn't gonna be able to do it. Like just the standing up and the wear and tear, the epilepsy, like that was
Right, I
gonna
got
make it
you.
hard. But I tried to give it a shot, and like football players got the stigma that they didn't work hard. Like nobody studied. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like the coaches are the ones that are the only people that sat in the room and come up with this and all this and that, and like
That's
they
some
come up,
bullshit.
yeah, like they come up with this what you got to grind or do the grunt work. Fuck that, man. You know what I mean? Either you're ready for the position or you're not. Yeah, I get like taking a year or two to learn or whatever, but people aren't playing like 14, 15 years because they were a good damn athlete
Right.
or good fucking football. Like, I mean, at some point, it's up here. But I enjoyed the internship that I tried with Jeff. What was that, like 2012? Something
Yep.
that was a while ago with the Rams. And you saw Denard. D. Will
Denard
was,
Wilson. Now he's
yeah,
the
Denard,
defensive
yeah, he was
coordinator here in
like, yeah,
Tennessee. He was
exactly.
he just started out then when you were out there.
That's right. He was printing papers. he was printing papers, and you know what I mean. That type of
Hey,
stuff.
he had to start with something.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? You got exactly. But I appreciate the fact that you got to see his growth because he'd been a D coordinator previously before he got to Tennessee.
Yeah,
I think with the Bears, maybe.
and that's cool. That's cool. And this is not about the. But my whole thing is, like you said, you could play in the league for 14 years, for 5, 6 years, but then it's like when it comes down to coaching, you can't coach. Like you gotta, play the role and all that shit. So I'm with you. I feel you. Like that don't make much sense, but I bet you can
And,
find some. I bet you can look and find some last names that sound familiar, and they ain't even
right,
scratch a lick on the
I mean,
film.
we know how that works, and that's cool to me. Like that, you know what I mean? We definitely know how that works with some of the coaches we play with, but
Yeah, for
I feel
sure.
like they've earned that shit.
Like
But
for example, you played under Rex Ryan, great coach. Obviously Buddy Ryan, that's the lineage that comes through Tennessee. Harbaugh, you know what I'm saying? His brothers and whatnot. You played for all those different coaches. This is taking me somewhere else now. Fisher, Brian Billick, out of all those coaches, you know what I mean? Why were they all able to have success even though they are different as individuals?
two of them won Super Bowls,
See what I'm saying?
and the one, my favorite one didn't win a Super Bowl. Um, Billick. One thing I say about Billick was like he'll walk by you in the hallway and not speak to you or whatever. But
Pasqualoni.
yeah, but one thing about him, you knew where you stood, and he would say like it was no curfew check with the Ravens the night before the game. If I gotta check your room the night before fucking NFL game, then we're all in the wrong business. And for older players, that's if you got an older team, that's great. That's why
Right.
that team they had that year with the shitty offense won, because it was an older team leadership. But when you got young dudes and what I mean, it's going like that, I think he tapped out on us the last year. But I mean, I get it. He been through a lot. Not a bad dude. Just like everybody has their own personalities. He won for everybody, and I'm sure we won for him. Harbaugh, when he got there, I felt like Harbaugh had the little man complex a little bit, and being that when you look
Yeah,
at
coming behind who
yeah,
was
and
coming behind.
his brother, that's the first person I got to sack against. Sacked him twice.
Right. Oh, snap.
Right.
Captain Comeback.
Jim Harbaugh. That was my first two career sacks. And
Oh,
Harbaugh.
shit. What you got, like 5 sacks?
Hey, don't cheat me.
I don't know
10
how
and a
many you
half,
got.
baby.
Oh.
I think 10 and a half. I
right.
think. Yeah, something like that. And Harbaugh, the brother is like 6'5", tall dude, and Harb's short. But the older I got, I realized why he came in there acting like that. Baltimore, like it needed to be torn down and redone.
Right.
Like he changed the culture. So sometimes you gotta like sit back and just, just bear with it and listen to it, and then you see the results. I like Jeff because Jeff played. And
Right.
yeah, like Jeff understood. Jeff wasn't an asshole, like for no reason. He was good people. He knew the position, and he let us be who we wanted to be. All those coaches let us be who we wanted to be.
Podcasting for the masses, and I'm coming correct.